Hello, 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 hello.
Hi, welcome to our world. I am Miss,
And I am Mr.
and we are coming to you live from our home.
I was gonna say we're really
From
not.
Studio 1A,
Yeah.
Rockefeller Plus. No, not today. Definitely not today. But we are coming to you with some real, raw, and relevant relationship, life, and relatable issues. Today's topic is a sensitive one. And it's something that we're actively and presently kind of dealing with. So, if you ever want a real podcast topic, we your people for that. Like, if we talk about the stuff we go
holding
through.
no punches, yeah.
Yeah.
No punches whole. We can go.
We have been dealing with the topic pretty much all day today. And so much so that I feel guilty to say that I feel like a victim today. I am, even though I am the victim and I'm in the middle.
Well, this is about that though, because you know the people who are playing victim are not victims whatsoever.
Right. So the topic is playing the victim when you're the problem.
Yep.
Playing the victim when you're the problem. How do you know someone's playing the victim when they're the problem? First of all, they don't take responsibility for their part in the situation. Let me say it again. They don't take responsibility for their part in the situation.
So,
Yeah.
how many things you got?
It's 14.
Oh, Jesus, 14. I was going to try to hit on some more, but okay.
Yeah.
Well,
we can go over them now, and then we can expound on them.
Okay.
They're frozen in their life, which pretty much means that they believe that they're at the mercy of everyone around them. Pretty much like the situation I was on the phone with. Like, we're not going to go into too many details, but we won't talk about it, though.
No?
That, nobody listens to me.
Yeah.
As if they've done nothing wrong. Why me? Why me?
Oh, but yeah. Whatever they do is right.
Right. They hold grudges.
Ah, yeah.
Well, you've always done
Mm-hmm.
if you hadn't, and now sometimes you do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. They have trouble being assertive. Because they really have no point to prove at the end of the day, Because they're just pretty much trying to smooth it under the rug. Well, calm down. It's okay. It's okay. We don't have to do all that. They feel powerless. Again, nobody listening to me. I've been trying to say this, that, and the other, but nobody's listening to me. They don't trust others. Again, this is like all up in my situation that I've been dealing with today. And I thank God for my partner. He stepped away for a sec, but he'll be right back. They don't trust others. So, in not trusting others, they play the victim and say, you know what? Nobody's listening to me. They don't trust me. What I'm saying, I'm have a solution to the issue.
And you heard that too, then.
Yeah, that's what I said. I thank God for my partner for being here to witness this with me, so that I don't have to feel like, whatever. When they don't know when enough is enough, But when enough is enough for them, they want to end it, you know.
Oh, we don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this.
All right, they argue a lot.
Mm-hmm.
People that play the victim argue a lot, especially when they know they're the problem. They feel self-pity. I just don't know what's going on. Wow, we were doing so great. Damn, what happened?
Well, you finna knock off all this.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
You finna knock all
my
the
situation. I said today, my situation. Y'all are all up in my business today. This topic is all in my business. They see life as always lacking. They feel like there's nothing good ever gonna happen. Even when something good happens, they still feel like something missing, something ain't right, something not being done correctly. Lord. They feel like they're critical, like they're important, like they're doing things they should be superiority because they're playing the victim. And they think they're perfect. At the end of the day, they think, oh, there's nothing wrong with me. I got this. I can do this. And ain't no issues.
If you do it, then it's a whole nother system going on.
And then the other person did this too. They cut people out of their lives. Now, the situation we were having an issue with today, the people that got cut out are the true victims. I'm an advocate for those victims. And this person decided, you know what? I'm just not going to deal with it. I'm going to cut it off altogether. They ended communication, started the drama.
And ended the communication.
And now it's on me. I'm the donkey because I caused the issue. They playing the victim when they the problem. You called me with some mess. You started the mess. Now, we were doing fine. We hadn't talked in a while. It's been a couple of days. Everything was good. Life's been going peachy-cheechy. And then all of a sudden, they come out of the woodworks. This didn't work out the way I wanted to. I didn't like the way this was said to me. Da-da-da-da-da. This, that, and the other. And I'm thinking to myself, where in left field did this come from? I thought we were playing football. Now we playing soccer?
And the reason why they cut you off was they the one was saying cut it off in the first place.
And I'm thinking to myself, well, why? I mean, I'm only doing what you told me that I should do.
I was finna say, so in a nutshell, you basically did exactly what they told you to do, and then they got mad. They got mad.
I'm the problem instead of the victim now.
And they cut you off.
And they just cut me off. And then so another party is entered into the situation, and this person, it kind of revolves around them, and it's just like...
It's two victims.
Two victims now, and I'm like, damn, how did I end up being the one in the middle? Yeah. And I've always been the one in the middle, but I try my best to put myself out. You know what? I say for the best interest of the true victims. For the best interest of the true victims, I'm just gonna say this is not gonna work.
The missus is the actual true victim, but these other two are playing like real hard victim ball game.
Right.
Like everybody is doing them so horribly wrong.
And nobody's listening to them, and nobody hears them, and this thing it's become disrespectful now. Mm-hmm. So when do we cross the line of disrespect to become victims when we start the issue? I don't get it. That's why I hadn't drawn mine yet. We sipping on a little tea while we spilling some tea. It's just, it baffled me, this whole situation. Was it
all 14 of them?
Yeah, that was all 14 of them. And they all hit dead nail on the head.
It's funny. And what's so funny about this, that I made these titles a long time ago. Was not expecting some of these titles to actually stand out.
And now we're doing a release or a cleanse and a detox. And it seems like every couple of days, something that we've been dealing with has been coming to fruition or just coming out. It's like a sore festering, and that bump is being burst. Yeah, and now it's got to heal over and get a scab and all this. And
it was bound to happen.
I have had an emotional day today. Just these victim players, they're out here. They real. The struggle is real. They're making the struggle real.
So let's first speak to the victim players that are seriously not victims, and you know who you are, and you can say what you want to say about this podcast. You can come.
They're not intelligent enough to even listen on anything like this. I don't know.
Well, no, I'm just saying in general, just the people out there, because there's so many. Right. You know how many folks are in relationships right now that they're trying to figure out what the heck did I do? And 9 times out of 10, you're doing exactly what this person sits and tells you or pushes you to do, because what they're doing is dang, because I told somebody this, how a person, kind of like with my son in the school situation, how you give somebody a choice. But you know what you want them to choose. It's not really a choice, because you know what you want them to choose. Yeah. And if they don't choose it, you get mad at them.
Right.
So why you just won't go ahead and just do it?
Hey, look, you don't have no choice in the matter. This is what we're going to do. Instead of saying, well, you can do this one or you can do this one. Like, if you give me a choice and I pick the one you don't want me to pick, then you can't be mad at me because you gave me a choice.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, is it a choice? So a lot of these people that think like that are doing it. And a prime example to your situation, they blatantly said, go find your own help. Then you went and found your own help.
I solved the problem. You know what I'm saying? They presented an issue and I solved it. And then now it's like, no, that's not what I meant. And I'm like, Wow. So why would you be the issue? Start an issue, and then that really ain't the issue that you want to bring up, or I didn't give you the response you thought you wanted to the issue. That's what that was. You thought that I was gonna say, "Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry I made you feel like the victim. Oh, I'm sorry I made you feel inconsiderate. I'm sorry I made you feel unimportant. Oh, I'm sorry I made you feel less than." My God. I literally have gained a headache today from, dealing with this issue. And it's just like, whoo. Lord, help me. Just present me with the issue and then just snatch it from me like that. Don't answer my call or try to get clarification, or don't even give me a chance to try and defend myself in the situation. I was baffled.
So,
and then the other party, ignorance to what's going on in the middle.
But it's still playing victim too.
And still playing victim. Nobody's listening to me. Nobody's hearing my part. Nobody's hearing what they got to say. But you know what? At the end of the day, they still not taking responsibility for their actions. Nope. They have no part in the actions in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then
they
not coming up with a solution to the problem presented.
The solution is not agreeing with what you want. That is the solution. That is the solution.
And it's like, darned if I do, darned if I don't. If I do this one thing, they'll like it for a little while, and then it's still a problem. Don't do it, and they still don't like it. No, you know what? Do they really? Are they honestly okay with it? No, probably not.
Because how many toes were stepped on?
Because again, if I do what they say, oh, you're weak. You don't even know how to stand up for yourself, let alone for somebody else. Mm-hmm. Well, how did you come to this conclusion, my dear?
And then now you're standing up for yourself.
And it's an issue. Mm-hmm. Like, what do you want me to do?
So people who are thinking like that, seriously.
I feel like sometimes in the middle, I feel like a people pleaser. What is the point? Why evade responsibility when you cause a problem? Like, it's okay to be wrong.
Yeah, it's like the world has made it awful to be wrong. And if you're
develop
wrong,
victim syndrome.
Yeah, because
when you're causing the issue.
If you're wrong, that is a prime time to learn a lesson. That is like, it opens the door for you to become a better person. So for you not to take the high road and understand that maybe I am doing something wrong, and asking that person. So, prime example, if this victim that we are referring to would have stated that, which, matter of fact, has stated that, maybe I misunderstood, they have said this, and still has played the long game of being the victim right at the end, has just come out publicly, verbally, and said, oh, maybe I misunderstood, but then come right back a couple of days later and still become victim again. So obviously you did not understand, and there's so many people out there.
Did not understand the assignment.
Yeah, so
nope, you did not.
For those that are truly victims, you have to ask yourself, how long are you going to put yourself through this form of relationship? I know some of us are in situations where we have kids with these victims.
Not victims, not victims.
Yeah, victims, not victims. And we're trying to figure out, well, I can't turn them loose because we got kids involved. I don't want to say all that. I ain't trying to tell you to keep your kids away from the other parent. What I'm saying is that you can
cut it short.
You can cut it short with yourself. Yes. A lot of people.
And it's funny that this started happening like right when I decided we're gonna manage. What's the book we're reading? The Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Yeah.
When I start not giving fucks and I've minimized my fuck budget to 0 fucks given, it's like everybody and their mama's mad now.
Yeah. Cause I told you was giving to you.
And I maybe that doesn't make me the victim at the end of the day either. That's why I said I feel like the victim, but I'm fixing this trying to fix the situation and make myself no longer the victim. Because I don't want to be the problem.
Because you're not victimized by that.
Right. I want to definitely make sure that I'm not victimized by it.
You're just standing up for yourself, and it's just plain and simple. Which again makes them the victim because you're standing up for yourself.
Right. But why make me feel wrong for doing what I feel is right? Why make me feel like I can't be victimized at the end of the day? Why make me feel like I'm the one who caused the issue, I'm the problem, and my solution still ain't gonna fix the problem?
Well, I'm gonna go and say it like this: all y'all are control freaks. It's just plain and simple. People that think like they are the victim are control freaks, and they don't have control of the system that's going on amongst you two,
or the situation.
The whole ordeal. Heck, you don't even have to be in a relationship with them no more. The fact that they can't control any form or fashion or part or just inklet of you, then it's like all hell finna break loose.
Right.
You know, what was a TikTok? Or was it an Instagram that you was playing when the dude was like, they ain't talking no more, and you can talk to whoever you want to, and the phone call,
yeah,
I
ain't doing
nothing. You got a phone.
Oh well, now you can't talk. Now she would, I do. You know what I'm saying? She would.
Yeah.
So how? Wait a minute, honey. You just contradicted yourself in 2 sentences. There.
You just
and
told
one
me
second
that.
you told me I was free to go be a bird, and now you telling me you can be a turkey today. You come on back here and be a turkey today. Like.
Definitely, if you're happy, watch out, cause it's not.
So I'm dealing with either a narcissist, a gaslighter, a manipulator. I know who mine are. One's a narcissist and one's a manipulator.
And a gaslighter.
Toxic people.
Yeah, both of them gaslighter.
A narcissistic if not one. Gaslighter? That's horrible.
If not one. I know one of them is. You already know one because it's a gaslighter.
And the other one fits a manipulative, toxic person.
Yeah.
You know, that's horrible. I just, how to deal with somebody who plays the victim. Wow. Let's, first of all, don't get emotionally involved.
Yeah.
I did very good today.
Yes. That's why I'm proud of you.
Today.
I'm very proud of you.
It took a lot out of me to try and harness myself in. But, hey, it's all good. I did respectfully, respond, hey, this is what we're going to do. Mm-hmm. And they, pretty much agreed and said, do as you wish. And I said, okay, cool. I can do that. Yeah, for now.
Yeah,
But it was even though they exploded into an issue about that, but didn't address the original issue in the beginning. But it's all good, though. We'll get to that.
Yeah, got away from the original.
That bubble will get bust because it will come up again.
Mm-hmm. It's going to come up.
Yeah, it's going to come up again. Listen with empathy, but don't get sucked into the drama. Which is, I did very good today. Mm-hmm. I listened, but I'm not finna, I just let them know, hey, I'm not finna divulge in all those details. You want to go with what the problem is, go to the source of the problem. It's not me. I'm not doing it. I've already done my part to solve the issue.
The person knows the person lied. Yeah. At the end of the day, they already know the person lied. And I'm like thinking to myself,
how are you going to blame it on me and I haven't lied to you yet? It's an issue you haven't had to worry about prior to now. So now you're worried about it because somebody brought it to your attention and you weren't even aware of how the details went. So why and how I'm changing the solution? Why change my solution that works? My issue, my solution works, and you agree that, okay, yeah, that works for me. That's cool. Mm-hmm. We can do that. But then somebody, wait, man, what happened?
You know what it is?
And I mean, literally, the second callback was, man, what happened? We were doing so good. Mm-hmm. Everything was cool. Mm-hmm. What happened? Mm-hmm. I don't know. And I'm not going to be the one to tell you issues to your problem. I'm going to do this, that, and the other. I'm going to arrange this, and I'm going to call and make changes this. What you do with your life is your business, not my choice. I am not your... Don't volunteer to be the savior. I can't save you.
That's a good one right there.
I'm not going to save you.
A lot of you guys out. Heck, I did that.
Set time boundaries. Mm-hmm. That's definitely something we're working on. Mm-hmm. Yes.
That was one of the big issues too.
Setting time boundaries. If it is past the time that I have expired my time to do a particular duty and I am at work, don't call me and don't expect me to answer the phone because I'm not with the pettiness. We're not finna do it. We're going to set boundaries on time. Hey, after 7, don't call me, don't look at me, don't touch me. Mm-hmm. Hey, period. We're not finna go there. Mm-hmm. Change the topic. Redirect the conversation. So, how about this?
They do that.
I did that. They do that very well.
When you end up making them feel victims. I mean, not victim, but responsible actors for what they've been doing.
Or when I debunk the fact that, you know what? I'm actually the victim and I'm not the problem. Well, someone said, well, just calm down. Mm-hmm. No, we're not finna do that today. What we're not finna do is change the subject and try. No, what we're gonna address the original issue and we're gonna keep it there. But we're gonna do it without yelling and cursing and getting irate. But now, if you continue to try and override me, I'm either gonna do one or two things. I'm finna hang the phone up, or I'm gonna wait and let you talk, and then I'm still gonna get my point across. That's probably not a good thing to handle it, but, they're good at, try to redirect the subject to something positive. They say, change the topic. But don't get too far offhand,
Yep.
Avoid direct accusations and name calling. See, these people love doing this to me. They love doing this to me. They call me everything but a child of God at this point. Talk about me with everybody but me. But I can't point fingers at them either. You know, and I don't do that. But based on what's said, it's easy to say, hey, you did say so and so and so.
Yeah. Cause.
And again, or just address the fact that, hey, you know, that contradicts what you just said, right?
Yeah. It was some contradictory all day today. Man. On both parties.
But I did good. I didn't call any names. I didn't get out of character. I didn't say any bad words. I might have said a few bad words.
Yeah.
Out of just the situation. But I didn't call them out of their name or make them a bad thing. No. Create distance. I definitely was trying my best to continue to create distance and keep them out of my face and my space. I ain't contacted them. I ain't called them. No text. No nothing.
You have to a certain degree because there's that one person is an included parent. So.
Right. You have to do that. Let go of the relationship. Wow. You know, understanding that the dynamic has changed has been a problem, not for me, but for the other parties involved. Maybe that's what the real issue is.
They ain't letting it go.
They are not ready to let go. They're not ready to accept the fact that it's changed.
Yeah.
The honest truth, they can no longer accept the fact that they can't do or say the things that they have been doing this entire time the same way they have been doing because I've changed my responses. I've changed what I give attention to and what I don't give attention to. Ooh, Lord. What if I'm the one who's always playing the victim? You know, I do try my best to take responsibility for what's mine, especially in this little triangle with these people. I am trying my best to cut myself out of the triangle.
So it just so happens that actually we both are outside looking in on our victims, they non-victim victims that they call themselves. And so we're like front row seat on the bull crap, the BS. And so I guess to a certain degree, if I wasn't just in the middle
creating the same behavior so they can get the same results. And and I have changed the behavior. So now the results are a little different. And they don't know how to. They're not getting what they want. They're not getting the response to the hype or the hive or what they want out of it. You know. I am definitely in a phase, like you said, we're doing a cleanse, and I am definitely enjoying breaking through and releasing and getting through these issues. Today, it was just really an eye-opener for me to help me better understand that, hey, I have to be the bigger person and make the changes because I can't expect everybody else to do it. So whether I'm a victim or a problem, it depends on whose perspective it comes from. I feel like a victim, and then sometimes I feel like a problem based on the issues presented, you know?
Yeah, you are the problem due to the fact that you're not playing by their rules. So if you are the problem because you're not playing by their rules, then you actually are not the problem. It's just these people, they can't adjust to change.
Right. And they don't like changes.
They don't like changes. And again, majority of people that don't like changes in behavior, they are in some form or fashion. Now, this doesn't mean that you're nasty, because there are some nice controlling people.
They will throw you under the bus to make themselves continue to look good.
So I'm referring to because everybody has some form of control issue at some point, because we feel that we control everything that we do in life. So in some form of fashion, you have control issues. But those that feel the need to have control over others, this is who we're talking about.
That's that manipulation thing. Now.
Yeah. I'm going to manipulate you to feel
and that makes the whole situation toxic, you know? And then they manipulate stuff and like, oh, you hurt me. Oh, you hurt. Ooh.
Like these Karens.
Yes, Karens. You know, yes, that is definitely true. So this topic definitely hit home for me today. I have been all up in the mud.
She normally don't talk, and you see all that. She just blew it wide up.
I think this is good for me. I just really had to get it out and get it out there, you know what I'm saying? And let y'all know, hey, we deal with real life issues every single day. And we're not ashamed to let you know, hey, we're human. We're here to help as much as we can. Again, we're not experts. We're just a little experienced at a few things, you know? And, whew, yeah. If y'all have ever experienced anything like, you know, let us know. Leave us a voicemail. Click that link and talk to us via our Anchor FM voicemail box. You can reach us on IG or TikTok, or comment on the snippet that we post.
Definitely follow us on
Mr. and Mrs. Take Over the World on IG and
Mr. and Mrs. Take Over the World on TikTok.
Oh, I thought it was the Sofa Real Talk. You changed it?
It's Mr. and Mrs. Take Over
on
TikTok as well.
Okay.
For IG and TikTok.
And if you want to catch us live and in action when we do have episodes for the Sofa Real Talk, we normally do that on Facebook. We might do some podcast special episodes for that every now and then.
Yeah,
depends on how the
we got a good season coming up for that as well. So if you're on Facebook, find us on Facebook, the Sofa Real Talk. But we did just launch our first vlog channel on YouTube, Mr. and Mrs. Take Over. So if you would like to see us
in person.
You can definitely go check.
We kind of do crazy things. So
yeah, hence the first video that you're going to come across.
And even if you do, we don't care. Sorry.
So,
with all that being said, I unloaded all my emotions and feelings and everything out tonight. Thank you so much for listening.
Next week, we have a lovely couple on. This person we're very excited to have on. We've been on her show a couple of times, and we're gonna make
a couple of live events with her, if that's who I'm thinking about. So
we definitely make sure she express everything that she's doing.
Shout out to YGM 7671 on most social media sites. The Mail Room.
Yes, it's called the
Mail
Room.
We'll be in the building next Saturday. Not literally, but on the podcast. We're doing big things, supporting friends and family and making things happen. We talk about real, raw, and relevant things. This is a experienced life coach. I am currently reading her book, and when I tell you, it's fucking dope.
For real?
And it's amazing.
I'll wait for you to get finished talking.
You know, to think, you know, people actually deal with things that you deal with on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And that they can share their lives with you. Yeah. And you can all learn and grow and say, hey, look, I went through that too, and I learned and grew from it too. Or, hey, I'm going through that. What steps did you take to get out of that situation? That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
And I'm excited that we can share that and spread that love.
Well, that's kind of good because I know you got started it, so it'd be cool, you know.
Yes.
You mentioned some of what you've already read a little bit.
So
I think
I'm
it would be
excited
cool.
for next Saturday.
Yeah. So she did say next Saturday we do the recording on Saturdays.
My apologies.
No, you're good. We do our recordings on Saturday.
Whenever we can get it in.
Yeah, before Wednesday, and the show airs every Wednesday morning.
Wednesday, early in the morning.
All right, guys. Love you, and we appreciate the listening.
J'aime.
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 Talk to you later.
Bye.